All right, who's with me? Who wants to start off on the right foot here? Oh, not a good day. I didn't see that coming. I better recheck the forecast here. Might have to put long pants on. Wrong. No, thank you. All right, we are back, folks. You ready for a little warming up? What do you think? What do you think? Day one, we're back. All right, let me see the board. Side view, okay. Looks like there's some different things, and today is a party of 5. We're close to it. All right, let's start out with some squats. Here we go. Let's go. Let's squat down. Let's have a good. Where are my weights? Way back there. I move them so the cleaning lady doesn't step over them. Well, that's right. I'm the cleaning lady. There we go. All the way down. How was that range of motion right off the bat? Yeah, I know where you're coming from. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go warrior lunge. Stay on the same leg. Bring those arms up. Going old school. I'll see if I can come up with some more warm-up stuff. I was going back to the best. The best are like arm circles and stuff like that. Those are the best. You're warming up. Shouldn't be challenging. Last one on this side. And switch. Let's go. This workout should be fun. After a bike day. At least for me. My legs take a while. That's 3. And let's hit those hamstrings. All right, so toe touches all the way down. And you're holding that bottom position. You don't keep coming up and down. It's not an RDL. That's it. Holding. Hold. And then slowly come back up. And let's go to a little butt kicking in here. And this one you can jog. It's a butt kick. No longer part of the cardio rotation. It was always a big part of it. All right, we're just kicking through. And that upper body should be good. All right, let's go upper. All right, so straight arm all the way back. Now it's like you're doing an RDL. So you're coming down, and then you're coming all the way above your head. All right, and again, all the way back. You're diving in the pool, and then all the way up. And one more time, all the way back. And then all the way above your head. Let me get some weights here. Alrighty then. All right, we're going to do step out, squat, hold, clean. So clean is like a high, it is a high hammer curl. All right. So 2 dumbbells, you're going to step out. All right, you're going to step out, and we're going to hold for 2, and then come up, bring them to your shoulders. All right, step out to the other side. Hold. Bring them to your shoulders. All right, and we're going to go alternating sides. All right, here we go. Step. Hold. Back up. Try not to lean forward here. Yes. Come on. Stepping out. Bring it back. Stepping out. Bring it back. Come on, voice. Jesus. What's happening to me? Sorry about that. All right, we're going to go 3 rows to 1 hammer curl. And try to go heavy on that hammer curl. It could be a cheat hammer curl. All right, don't sacrifice your rows. So you got 3. And then stand up and then hammer. You can swing that weight up. So use your 20s. Don't drop down to 15. When you normally do 20, you do your row weight and then swing it up. You can do it. Come on. And momentum. Yes. And up. Good. Nice flat back. And then you're up. And this is a one and done. As we will do it again. We will do another just row later on, I believe. All right. So here we go on the other side. Let's row. And yeah. And you're up. Come on. It's so dark out today. What's happening? The big question is, was it our last bike ride yesterday? Are we going to be dipping below 60 degrees now? It's that time. It's give or take weather. Yes. And 3, and last one probably. All right, we're going to go side lunge to reverse lunge. I can't believe this throat. All right, let's go side and then reverse. Let's go. Come on. And this is all about your range of motion. If you have any knee problems, you just don't go down as far. You just bend. All right? Come up through the heel. Take your time. Because we got to continue to work legs. You just pick your spots. You got it. Come on. All right, let's go to the other side. Stepping out. And back. Yes. Yeah. All right, I see where I added this one at the end. That's how we get away with one and done. We tweak the exercise. That's how we do things around here. All right, let's go alternating curl and press. All right, so you're just doing one arm at a time. You're up and you're up again. So we could go a little heavy as we do singles, curl and press. Let's go. We want healthy, strong shoulders here. That's it. Come on. Way up. Yes. Waking up that body. Waking up. Let's go. I'm going to read this board here. I'm like, what is sport exercise? I can't tell what I did. All right, tap, tap down. And all reliable. All right, we're going tap, tap, and then down. Tap, tap, and then down as fast as you can go. All right, so you know that mod. Calf, calf, or tap, tap. You can still do the taps. But then you step out quickly. All right, tap, tap. Step out quickly. All right, because you want that heart rate up. So let's go. Come on. You're doing the taps, you're jumping down. Great for the legs. Great for the power in those legs. Tighten things up here. Come on. There we go. We got this. We got this. We're on live. We're live here. Then we have our visitors. Our little visitors. They like to scroll through and they see, hey, what's he doing live? Say hello. All right, let's go back to the top. We have a couple repeats here. In fact, 3 of them. Step out with the clean. Grab your 2 weights. Step out, squat, and clean. All right, I didn't do this. So this is the hold. Hold. So this is the slow version right here. We're down. We're holding. Almost forgot about it. Good thing I wrote hold. There we go. I would have plumb forgot. Sit back on those heels. We want to protect our lower backs. Yes. All the way down. All right, let's do our alternating curl and press. Happens fast when you skip the other two. Yes. We're pushing. Come on. Yes. You don't like to rest too long here. Just enough time to switch the weights over. Probably takes, I don't know, 15 seconds. You don't have to speed through. I'll tell you when you have to speed through. This isn't one of them. It's not a speed. It's not a lightning round. I miss out lightning round, ladies. And then band work. You'd have to stay to what? What was the last circuit? 8 o'clock? I'll ask Melissa, she'll remember. Yes, all right, then tap, tap down. And that was who? That was Melissa, Christina, and the 4 youngsters. And Chris, can't forget Chris. All right, you ready for our little tap, tap, and down? All right, let's go. Last of the 6-0. It does. I did it right. When I start messing up and not remembering, please bring it to my attention. You'll know I'm gone. There we go. There we go. One quick little devils here. Let's go. All right, there is one down. I think I put the fan away too early. Gotta get ready for the Christmas tree. Who's ready? Who's gonna put theirs up first? It really should be the day after Thanksgiving, don't you think? I understand there's people that get them Christmas Eve. They keep it for a week. Alright, you guys ready for another one? This is we're going to have our floor work, and we have our chest press, we have a crush press with triceps, and we have a flat sit-up with a dumbbell French press. Alright, so a couple different sets of weights. Alright, so have them around you. Alright, we have one up, and then we have a plank. So we start with a, actually we don't, when we get to the floor, we start with a plank and then coming back up, we end with a plank. Alright, the first one's body weight though. Alright, so unless you're not doing the jump, then you're going to hold a dumbbell. Alright, which would be me. So what you're going to do is you're going to step back, alright, 3 pulses, and then switch, a little jump. Tough exercise. So if you can do the jump, don't use the dumbbell. Otherwise, you're just going to switch. So pulse for 3 and then switch your legs. You got it? All right, here we go. Because it's too tough to jump with the dumbbell. It's too much for the knees. All right. Here we go. Some of you might say just doing this is too much for the knees, but it really isn't. If you do it right, focus on that front heel, you'll be fine. Believe me, I know. There we go. Come on. Now, if you focused on the toes, then I'd say, yeah, your knees are going to hurt. So really focus on that heel, even if you want to raise the toes. I gotta find my handles. Where did I put them? Because I can't use these because they roll. Alright, so we're going to be in plank position. Alright, plank position. And what you're going to do, you're going to do knee drive. So bring your knee in. 1, 2, and then you're going to come down to low plank and then high plank. Alright? So it's knee drive, 1, 2, and then down, down, up, up. All right, you got it? Tough exercise. So that modification would be just hold your plank with the knee drives. Everybody good? Everybody good? So how does one do it with, see, I can't tell. Melissa, how you doing it with your handles? Is it possible? Melissa, let me know if you can do this with your handles. Here we go. Who else? Mo uses dumbbells, so I'm not sure. Mo, how would you do it? I need some feedback. If you want to text me, you can do that. Alright, so let's go to our chest press with taps. Alright? So we're going to hold our legs up with our 2 dumbbells for a chest press. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to press, alright, dumbbells up, and then you're going to tap the floor, and then back down. So press your lower back into the floor, and then tap, and then tap. If this is too much for your lower back, and then just do your chest press. Elbows at 45. You got it? Everybody understand? If you're doing the tap, make sure your lower back is pressed right into that floor, into your mat. No space. No space. Tap. Tap. So it's just a combo for lower abs. Elusive lower abs here. Alright, then we're going to hold your bridge. We're going to crush press 2 triceps. So you're going to do 3 presses, dumbbells together, and then 1 tricep. So you have to be aware of the heavy weights, or you're going to drop the weights, and then do 1 tricep. Alright, so close and tight for 3, and then 1 heavy tricep. Even if you have to cut down the range on the tricep, just so you don't go too light. Alright, 3 really narrow presses, and then 1 tricep, because it's not a lot of tricep. Alright, you might get 5. So we're challenging your triceps, and you're staying up in bridge. Just keep them away from your forehead. Yes. And we'll have options on the next one. Which will continue for more triceps. Alright, so this one, you're lying flat. Alright, with a dumbbell that you can go behind your head when you come up. So what you're going to do is, you're going to sit up, and then you're going to go behind your head. Alright, you're going to sit up. So it's probably a little easier. Put that dumbbell, hold your arms straight, so then you're in position. Tougher sit up though. So sit, and then behind. Alright? So if you're not doing a full sit up, you are doing a crunch. So it would be the same thing. Go behind your head and then crunch. Cool. Otherwise, hold that weight up. And give me a tricep. Staying active here. All right. All right, let's go back to that chest press with the tap, tap. All right, so you're tapping with the dumbbells up. You're pressing together. Try to get those legs at 90 best you can. So it's up. And then tap. Tap. Dumbbells back down. You are pressing. Tap. So we get that chest hold. Feel those hip flexors. Come on, let's push, A-teamers. All right, let's go to our 3 close presses, 1 skull crusher. All right, press, give me 3. And this one is in bridge. This one is in bridge. Really in tight. Doesn't have to be right together. You can separate them, but just stay close. Your elbows are by your side. And then 1 tricep. You're in tight. You can't go as heavy as if you're in tight. Because then it's more triceps, and that is the weaker link. I keep on wanting to do more triceps. I gotta stop. All right, let's grab 1 dumbbell. All right, I mean, if you wanted to use 2 dumbbells for this, you can. All right, and then you hold that weight up. You're lying flat. And you are going to sit on up. And then give me 1 try. So now we have the right number of triceps between the 2 exercises. So that's why we're doing it again. All good. All is so good. Alright, from there we're going to go low plank leg lifts. Alright, so you're on your forearms. And then you're just lifting a leg. Alright, lift your leg up. Alternate. Lift your other leg up. Come on. Yes. You got it. Come on. You're lifting. Look at that floor in front of your hands. Alright. You want that neck in neutral position here. Tightening up your glutes. Glutes are tight. Squeeze them. Squeeze your core. There's a lot of squeezing going on when you do a plank. You know that. 10 seconds, and then we'll finish that one up top. Alright, let's go to that lunge, pulse switch. And if you're not jumping, hold the weight. Oh, crap. Alright. Alright, so we're doing 3 pulses all the way down. Split it up. Let's go. 4, 3. And then switch jump. A-teamers love switch jumps. Come on, John boy. There you go. John's saying, well, if you're not doing it, I'm not either. Sorry, Johnny. Anybody else? Anybody have 90-year-old knees like I do? That's kind of rude, isn't it? It happens. I need some new ones. 10 seconds. We're cruising. Look at that. So good. Everybody. Yes. Another sip. Yeah, I probably would have turned the fan on today because it feels warm, and it is 72. All right. You guys cool? Let me see what we got. All right, so we're going down the line. We are going down the line here. All right, so we're going to start out with a squat, alternating press. All right, so now we get the second exercise, all right, from our one and dones that we did in the first couple circuits. All right, so 2 dumbbells. All right, you're squatting down, and then come up and then press one of those weights. All right, and then squat and then press the other side. All good? Let's synchronize our watches. All right, here we go. Let's do this. And this is more of a lightning round here. So we do things a little quicker, we get that metabolic effect. And next we're going to finish the one side rows. All right. We are going to finish the one side rows. We can do it. Yes. All right, so one side rows. And the next one, we're going to go one side reverse lunge. We'll see if we can do balance with the weight. So now we're just going to step back. Let's do the left side so we're all in sync. All right, and let's row. Yes. You got it. Come on. And for the lunge, you could use this weight, or you can drop the weight if you need to. Because some of you are using 30 pounds, so that's a tough lunge. Not saying you can't do it, you probably could, but you have the option to lower. Because we're going to do that before we switch to the other side. All right? good. So then we'll get our second, our third and fourth sets is what we need. All right, so now we're going to come back with the right leg. So keep a dumbbell in your left hand, and we're going to lunge back. All right, just lunge to balance. All right, right leg is moving. Dumbbell in your left hand. So we didn't switch at all, and again, you could lower the weight if you need to. Because this is a tougher balance because it's a counter, right? You have that weight that's throwing you off. But we're A-teamers. Or I should say, you're A-teamers. I'm still struggling with the D-team. There's nothing wrong with that. We just don't want to go into the E and the F team, all right? When we get there, then maybe it's time to just, I don't know, think about hot yoga. Or bear, or bar, whatever they call it. That's it, good. All right, so now we go to the other side and we start out with those rows. All right? Because I'm not going to say Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a wonderful class. All right, I tried it. I loved it. I take it all back. See, it's just me with my attitude. How can I pass judgment when I don't try something? And then I try it and I say, wow, this is good. All right? It's a class where you can't even speak, all right? I couldn't say a word for 50 minutes. Nothing. That's it. Good. Let's see. We got this. Come on. Now you know that would be impossible, right? Here we go. During exercise. Here we go. I can't be exercising and I have to be chit-chatting, even if it's just myself. All right, let's do that lunge balance. All right. So now we're stepping back with the left. Keeping that dumbbell in the right hand to balance. Yes. To balance. All the way. Come on. Oh my God. Oh my. I'm silly. I'm silly, I tell you. This class is flying by. What happened? What happened to my A-teamers? That's it. Definitely tougher with the weight. All right, let's go RDL to reverse. All right, so we're going to continue with the reverse. That was the theme today. Reverse is the exercise. All right, so we're gonna go 2 RDLs. All right, and then lunge, 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 and lunge. All right. Every workout there's like one body part we kind of really go for. Today it's the reverse lunges. So you have your glutes and your hamstrings here. And then I alternate between lower and upper. Last time it was shoulders. So 2 RDLs. Because we are all over this. right. Yes, I have the right times. That was quick, right? All right, we're going to go iso triceps. All right, so you have 2 dumbbells, you hold them up, and then come down with one. All right, come down with the other. Knees are bent, taking it slow. Yes. All is good. And again, when I say hold, that arm is locked out. That arm is locked out. Yes. Come on down, everybody. Last one, I'll give you several options here. All right, so the last one, the actual exercise is going to be with a dumbbell. All right, you're jumping down. So jump down, and then 1, 2. All right, jump down. 1, 2. So you can do a sumo squat, or you can do swings. So we grab the kettlebell if you want to do those. All right, and then so this would be the modification would be you're squatting up and down. All right, otherwise jump down and then jack, jack, jump down, jack, jack. Or you're swinging or you're sumo, all right? Let's finish. On a high note. Does it say? Yes, it does. Thank you guys for hanging in there on this wonderful day. It's dark and gloomy. Why did I think it was going to be sunny, sunny, sunny this morning? How am I going to get my sunlight this morning, Mo? There we go. There we have it. There is your special workout. There you go. All right, let's start the week out. Let me just check. It's very, very dark. Yes. All right. Thank you, folks. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it. Can we do this again? All right. Melissa, you bring the scones next time. Kathy, you bring the OJ. All right. All right. Christina, I don't know. Can you make something? All right. Thank you, ladies. And Johnny. Let's thank Johnny. All right, guys, you're wonderful. Let's keep it up. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.